Good evening. I hope you're all doing great. I'm so excited because today one of our clients has agreed to come on and share her story. We had a conversation yesterday and Stacey said some things that I was so grateful for, and I said to her, do you mind sharing it over a live chat? Because what you said is like so essential. It's so essential for people to understand this message, because she said to me, I thought it was too good to be true when you said to expect a settled baby in less than 4 weeks. I didn't actually believe you, she said. And I was like, I love it. I love that she was so honest with me. And therefore, she's going to come on here and explain what happened. So, I think that's her now. Hi, Stacey. I think that's you, isn't it? So I'll just wait for you to join the chat and can't wait for you to share your story with a fellow mom out there. View request, go live. Stacey joining us now. And she's going to explain to us her story. So for any parent who's watching, make sure to continue watching because we haven't even started and you are in for a really important message here. So, hi Stacey, are you here yet? Just make sure I don't have any fish between my teeth. I just had my dinner. Hi everyone. And you know what? Feel free to ask questions, comment. If you have anything you want to ask, go ahead. Why not? We might as well combine it all. So I'm not sure why Stacey isn't joining us yet. Let's have a look. I'll just wait. I've sent a request to join. Yes, go live with Stacey. Here we go. It says you're unable to join. Maybe it's because you have a private settings, Stacey, perhaps. I'm just thinking now. Perhaps your settings are private. Maybe that's why. So we'll just wait for Stacey. So we hear from parents every day about how things have just been so difficult for so long. That's lovely. Thank you, Stacey. Stacey's just going to check. How the journey has been so difficult. And, you know, when I speak to parents on, via either Zoom video call or on the phone, and I hear what they've been through, I'm just like, oh my God. And I always say, if you have a baby and they're still unsettled and it has been more than 4 weeks, then something is not right. Something is not right. So we're just waiting. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. So we've got Stacey joining us now, who is a mother of a little boy who is going to share her story with us. I think she might be coming live now, I hope. If not, oh, Stacey! Oh, so good to have you. Was it the private settings?
Yes, it was. Luckily, I changed it.
Okay, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so grateful that you're taking time out to share your story. Like, so grateful, because I know you're so busy. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So Stacey is one of our clients. She has the most beautiful little boy. He's probably asleep now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And we had a conversation. It wasn't yesterday. It was Monday, wasn't it? Or what is it today? Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, because it was Monday yesterday. And you said something to me that I just thought was so honest. And I thought, oh, please, can you come and share your story? Because you said to me, yeah, we thought it was too good to be true when you said to expect a settled baby within less than 4 weeks. Yeah. So please tell us a little bit more, Stacey, of what you went through and what's been happening, please.
Yeah, so my little boy's 6 months now. It started when he was around, I think, 3 weeks. So the first few weeks he was perfectly fine. And then one night we were changing him, he randomly started being sick, and it just carried on from the 3 weeks until literally the last 2 weeks we've been working with you. So we called the doctors after a few days, and they said, we think it's reflux, so we're going to give him Gaviscon. So we tried that. it made zero difference. So we came off that. Then other things started to pop up. So by the time we got to his 6-week check, he had really bad constipation. He had a big patch of eczema on his forehead. And he was just not happy, baby, at all.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm smiling because I can see lots of people are joining and saying hi. Hi, Liz. Hi, Stephanie. So good to have you all here. Feel free to ask questions to either Stacey or myself. Anything, let's just go for it while Stacey shares her story. Yeah. Thank you so much. So basically, he was really struggling, and he's now 6 months.
Yeah.
And you found us on TikTok, didn't you, Stacey?
Yeah, one of my late nights when I was up with him, I saw one of your videos about, I think it was something about formula, and I commented on it. And when I woke up the next day, you had made a video in response, and it kind of led me down that path of looking at your account. And then I looked on your website, and we kind of went from there.
Okay. I don't remember replying to you, but there are so many comments, and I always try and make a video, and I'm very honest. I think I must have said, "Oh, your baby's almost 6 months, and why is this not sorted yet? And book a free inquiry call." I must have said that, perhaps.
Yeah, it was along those lines.
Yeah, because I think I could tell from the message, or I can sometimes tell from the message that the parent has gone through a lot.
Yeah.
And time is ticking, the baby's 6 months and baby's still suffering. And I'm like, what is going on? And what happened then, Stacey, when you reached out?
So I booked the inquiry call with you, which was a few days later. And then I kind of explained the history of what we'd done so far and where we're at now. And you explained how the plan worked to us, what we would do, what you could offer, and the kind of level of support. And then I think my husband came home that night and I spoke to him, and we just said, like, it sounds too good to be true. So we're a little bit dubious about it at first. And we were,
I love it.
but I said to him, like, we've got nothing to lose, basically. No one's been able to help us so far. This is like our kind of last to find.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying that, because I think that is, I wonder if anyone else thinks like that. Is it too good to be true when we say expect a settled baby within less than 4 weeks? There's always a but, isn't there, in medicine?
Yeah.
But from your initial assessment, I think I made it very clear that this is a very standard. No, I'm not to say that I'm not saying that it's not suffering, but from my experience, all these years, I was like, this is something we can fix immediately. Let's do it. And what happened then? Initial assessment, how quickly did we change the formula?
I think I literally was logging for 2 days, and I had uploaded a few pictures, and you sent me a message saying, I know what we need to do, but I just want to watch for another day. So you watched for the 3rd day, and then I think it was a Friday, you sent the samples and they arrived on Monday.
Okay.
So it was actually, so literally just over a week. No, the Monday before, so 2 weeks. We started introducing it little by little, and then Thursday we fully switched. So we're just coming up for 2 weeks now.
Yes, I just remember thinking, okay, I know what the problem is, but it's always good to have a bit more data. And because you're part of the Settle Baby Plan, we're still working together.
Yeah.
And we do the Pro Pinpoint Plan, the 3 Ps, which is a proven system. And the probe phase can last a few days. Sometimes it's 24 hours, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what we need to do, but we still need to give it more time, get more evidence collected. And it was obvious that he was on the wrong formula. So we changed the formula. And then what happened, Stacey?
I can't remember how quickly it was, but I think after about 2 days, you had checked in with me in the morning. And I just said, like, I don't know what's happened. He's just stopped with the vomiting. So I think my 1st or 2nd day of logging, there was one evening after feed where he was sick 8 times. And then literally within a few days, it went to like once or twice a day.
Yeah.
And then as you know, there's been so many things, but I think I was thinking earlier, one of the main things that he used to wake in the night every 3 hours. Since birth up until now, we'd never had a stretch longer than 3 hours. And the last 3 nights he's had an 8-hour stretch, which has been like game changer for us.
Was it the same last night, Stacey?
Yes, it was.
Oh, so glad. So it wasn't just a one-off.
No,
It's
it's a
continuing.
regular thing now. So his first stretch of the night, last night, he went from 9:30 until 5:30.
Amazing. So basically within within 2 weeks, you've got a settled baby. He's sleeping better. You guys are sleeping better.
Yeah.
And he's glowing because you sent
Yeah.
me some photos and he's glowing. And that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see, you know? So thank you so much for trusting me as well. So what are we doing? Because now, you know, you've got 4 sessions. We've used 2. We've got 2 more. And I always say, we want to make sure that we maximize our time together. So you have been very proactive as well, because you have already introduced egg and peanut butter.
Yeah.
And how did you feel? Did you feel reassured along the way, or how did you feel?
I was a little bit scared at first when you suggested it. I thought, oh my God, it's so quick and nobody I know has introduced it so fast. Okay. And I also knew that if a baby has one allergy, they're more likely to have others. But I think having the plan and knowing I had you to speak to every morning, that really helped. So we just kind of went with it and did both. It was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he passed with flying colours, so that was good.
No, well done. I think you did really well there. So, you know, when you have an allergy baby, we need to be proactive in introducing variety into their diet, and especially the food allergens, preferably before the age of 1. For some children, it can be a little bit difficult, but we always try and do it as early as possible, and you've done that. And now we're focusing on the other allergens, because now you essentially have a settled baby.
Yeah.
And I think, what did I say to you on Monday? Remind me. Did I talk to you about the milk bladder as well, that we might as well?
You said, oh yeah, we were gonna, if I don't need the final session, which it looks like we won't, because I've got nothing to report anymore, as you see from the journal.
Yes.
I just what he needs, and that's it now. So
yes.
You said about starting the milk allergen, the milk ladder at 9 months.
Yes. So I clinically have judged your lovely boy to be able to start the milk ladder from 9 months, which we can. Not everyone's ready at 9 months. So not, you know, if you're watching this and your baby hasn't started, remember everyone's journey is different. And thank you so much, Stephanie, for the lovely comment. Stephanie says, that was us too. So glad for social media these days. We'd be lost without Nishti. You know what? You parents, you make it possible for us. Like I always say, it's a 2-way relationship, or whatever you want to call it. Like I can't help you if you don't also interact. And, you know, we have those regular conversations, and you take on board what I say, and we have this collaborative approach, which makes it all possible. Okay, so thank you to all you parents watching, and also thank you to you, Stacey. So basically for Gabriel, it will be milk ladder at 9 months. So I said to you, okay, well, we might as well just save that last session. Like, what's the point in booking it and not have anything to talk about? You know, it's settled. And yeah. So I'm just so glad that you have a settled baby. He's on the right formula, and it was pretty quick. And for most children, it is pretty quick. But for some children, when they have severe eczema, which some of our kids have, it can take a little bit longer. But it's not impossible. It's not. I always say there's a solution to everything. And here at Nishti's Choice, it's all about, you know, I use this analogy. I like to go very deep. It takes time, you know. And that regular contact is not standard in the industry. But the reason why I think we get results, and excellent results, is because we are there with you all the way, and we really see the bigger picture. I see videos of Gabriel. I see pictures of Gabriel. I see everything, or we see everything. And that really helps us to get to the bottom of what's going on a lot quicker. Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing your story. So what are the plans now? You have a settled baby. He's weaning well. You've done the major food allergens. You've got a few more to do. What's the next plan then?
I think just enjoy life.
Yeah, enjoy being a parent.
Yeah.
That's what we want, you know, that's what we want. And if you are watching and you have an unsettled baby and it has been more than 4 weeks, I can confidently say, and I mean this with love and compassion, you are working working with the wrong person. If your baby is still unsettled and it has been more than 4 weeks, sorry, that person might be really wanting to help you, but they are not the specialist for you. Okay, so thank you for being honest to say you didn't think that it was possible, but it was sounded too good to be true. And you know what? I love that. I love that analogy that you use, because I think I never thought of it like that, you know.
No.
But perhaps other parents are thinking the same. So I'm hoping that this video might inspire them to actually know that it is real.
Yeah, I think that's part of why I said to you yesterday about how important it is having the exposure for what you do, because we'd already seen 3 or 4 different people. We saw a paediatrician in the NHS, we saw a private paediatrician who had prescribed the new Tramagen, but 8 weeks later we were no further along, and we just kind of felt like, if she doesn't know, who knows? And then I came across your video, and that was kind of the start of it.
I should have read your notes before logging on,
No,
but I must have put that. But honestly, that is just no.
Exactly, and that's why I said we thought it was too good to be true, because we saw we thought this was going to be it. Everything was going to work out, and then 8 weeks down the line, it was no better. So
that's mad, actually.
That really is testament, though, that in under 2 weeks now we've completely turned it around.
Oh, and just before you're going on holiday as well.
Yes, so we can really enjoy it.
So glad the timing was perfect. Well, thank you so much for trusting me as well, and for joining the Settle Baby Plan. For anyone interested in the Settle Baby Plan, we don't have any availability for the rest of August, but doors are going to be opening for September. We will be promoting the Settle Baby Plan closer to that date. You can book a free inquiry call with me, and I just want to thank you again, Stacey. So you go off and enjoy your evening.
Yeah, I just hope it will encourage other parents to take the plunge and
thank you so much. That means a lot. It means so much. And I'm this is an authentic conversation, and it means a lot. You know, our clients really come first, and I see some of them are online as well. So lovely. So thank you. And thank you, Proper Plan Nutrition, for your lovely comments. And, you know, I'm very passionate about cow's milk allergy. I don't know why, because I don't have, well, I do have oral allergy syndrome, but that's another topic. But I just, you know why I love it? I know why. Because too many babies are suffering unnecessarily, and I'm a problem solver. So I'm like, what are we doing? Like, let's get this done. Let's get it done. And actually, it was inspired by a mom that I saw in the NHS who came into clinic. She'd waited months, and it took me 5 minutes literally to say, oh, this is the problem, and here's some formula. Like, you know, because her baby was formula fed. And I remember in that moment, I thought, she waited 3 months. And she went through hell, first time mom, questioning herself for 5 minutes to someone to actually solve the problem. Like, I just remember thinking, this is not right. We need to do something about it. Cow's milk allergy affects children, babies from all over the world, not just the UK, not just Europe, like all over the world. So that's why we're here. The go-to milk allergy clinic, that's our goal. So thank you so much again, Stacey.
You're welcome. Nice to speak to you again.
I'll speak to you tomorrow morning.
Yes, speak to you tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.